Yeah, this is about the Japanese earthquake that happened. It's not just any quake; it's a megaquake. And if I'm reading correctly, Japan estimate fear megaquake could cause 1.8 trillion in damages, killed 300,000 people. That's our oh my goodness, that's a terrifying amount of money, and unfortunately, a lot of lives lost. And this happened on the 30th. This happened like 31st of March, if I'm correct, like about 11 hours ago, something like that. This is in Tokyo. Japanese economy could lose about as much as 1.8 trillion in the event of long anticipated megaquakes off its Pacific coast, which could trigger devastating tsunamis, the collapse of hundreds of buildings. Oh my goodness, killing about 300,000 people. A government report said on Monday they expected economic damage of about 270 million yen, or nearly half the country's total gross income. That's horrifying. That's horrifying. I mean, like, I can't imagine what happened if our country was in a similar situation like that. I can't. That's too terrifying. I mean, keep in mind, they're an island. It's not they're a continental country. They're an island nation. And when you get an earthquake like that hits, it's not just the buildings that hit. They have to worry about tsunamis and whole coastlines being totally wiped out. That's dark. That is just dark. Okay, like I said, it says before, the expected economic damage of 270.3 trillion, not million, trillion yen, or nearly half the country's total gross domestic product, or GDP, was up sharply from the previous estimate of 214.2 trillion yen. As new estimate accounted for the inflationary pressure and updated terrain and ground data that has been anticipated flood areas, the cabinet office reported. Gee, I try to think. That's a lot of money. That's a terrifying amount of money. Let me see if I can find out for sure. Let me check. Maybe Google will tell me. Okay, Google. What is 270 trillion yen in US dollars?
For that, your phone needs a mobile or Wi-Fi connection first.
Sweet. Technology, gotta love it. Let's try this again. What is $270 trillion? Never mind. Try this again. What is 270 trillion yen in US dollars?
270 trillion Japanese yen equals $1,804,288,500,000.
Yes, I was right. Now, even though like you might think like that is not big for them, that's half their GDP. That's a lot of money. I want to make sure that the data is correct. I was curious though. Okay, it goes on to say Japan is one of the world's most earthquake-prone countries. That's sad but true. I saw videos of in Japan. They got tall buildings made to withstand serious earthquakes. I see buildings, tall buildings, actually shifting back and forth. I cannot picture working a building that shakes like that. The anxiety levels will kill me. If the collapse of the building will kill me, the anxiety will. Oh wow. Earthquake, like I said, Japan is one of the most earthquake-prone countries, and the government sees about 80% chance of a magnitude 8 or 9 earthquake along the tremendous seabed zone known as Megaquake Trough. 80% chance of a magnitude 8 to 9? 80% chance? Yeah, I don't like those odds. Oh my goodness. Anybody who lives in Japan are built different. I'm telling you right now, they are very courageous. On the worst case scenario, based on a potential magnitude 9 earthquake in the area, Japan is likely to see 1.2 1.23 million evacuees, or 1% of the total of the population. As many as 298,000 people could die from tsunamis and building collapses if the earthquake occurs late at night in winter, reports show. Wow, that's insane. The trawl is off Japan's southwest Pacific coast and runs for approximately 900 kilometers or 600 miles, where the Philippine Sea plate is subducting underneath the Eurasian plate. The accumulation of tectonic strains could result in a megaquake roughly once in 100 to 150 years, but still, wow. Last year, Japan issued its first ever megaquake advisory that there was a relatively high chance of a quake as powerful as a magnitude 9. 8, like I said, anything like up to 7 is bad, but 8 and 9 is so much worse. A magnitude 9 quake in 2009, oh yeah, I remember that one. A magnitude 9 quake in 2011, if that's what I think it is, yeah, triggered a massive tsunami, yeah, that's the one. The magnitude 9 quake in 2011 triggered a devastating tsunami and a triple reactor meltdown at the nuclear plant at northwestern Japan that killed more than 15,000 people. I think that's the Fukushima nuclear power plant. This story has been corrected, changed percentage to figure to 10% from 1% in paragraph 4. Okay. Yeah, but that's pretty serious though. So hopefully the international community can come together, help Japan during this time of crisis though. So I'm gonna say, like, may God be with you people. Peace.